All right, let's go. First game with the new cards in Arena. Did a sealed event this past weekend. Pretty fun. Went on Esper. Wonder if they have any new cards yet. Ooh, Surge Engine. Okay. 3-2 with Defender. Well, we're not getting through that this turn. Yeah, probably drop the Thalia against... Whoa, a little laggy there. Okay, that's not good. No attacks. Yeah, did normal sealed on Friday and then two-headed giant on Sunday. Friday did well. Sunday kind of got destroyed. Despite having Portal to Phyrexia in my Simic ramp deck, never managed to actually resolve that card. Okay, opponent doing nothing here. I guess we can attempt to attack with the Thalia and they just level this up to a 5-4. That doesn't seem very good. We can just use a Gandra though, so maybe it's not that bad. All right, let's try it. See what they have. Train up here. Let's give him an oops. Oh no, I have forgotten that you can level it up. Aha. Yeah, I mean, we'll try this anyway. I'd like to keep my initiate around if possible. Valorous Stance, indestructible. Okay. Do nothing again. Well, our attacks are no longer good. How close are we to this? 6 mana, not that close. Let's try to give this Thalia flying, I guess. See if that resolves. Okay, they let it resolve. This thing can't have flying. All right, let's attempt to attack here. You. We'll give you flying. Okay, attempt to swing for 2. Opponent eats it, drop the initiate. Well, we've got 5 points of damage in the air every turn. Okay, they level up the Surge Engine. And level it up twice. It's now a 5-4. Oh, I think the prior turn I thought they could level it up. I can't remember if they had 3 or 4 mana open. Maybe I was wrong about that. Like, I thought they could make it a 5-4. Maybe they didn't have enough mana to do both level ups. Down to 15. Okay. Maybe this is a Wandering Emperor turn. That's interesting. Put a bunch of counters on things. You can't untap, right? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Sure. Let's spread out the love a little bit. I mean, they probably want to take out X equals 0. Confirm. They want to take out the Thalia with the Emperor, so maybe that's not where we put the counters. Maybe go with the Seraph and the Initiate, actually. Okay. Let's go Seraph and Initiate, because like I said, I think that's where they most want to... I think they most want to pick off Thalia. But we'll see. And sure, we'll give you flying. Actually, we don't need to do that. We can just give you lifelink instead. All right, we'll get in there. This is an artifact creature, by the way, so the Hopeful Initiate can remove 2 counters to destroy it next turn if we really want to. Here comes the Emperor, as suspected. Let's see where they target it. They target Seraph. Okay, that's our biggest source of damage. That means we keep the Initiate around, so we can just straight up pick off the Surge Engine this coming turn if we want to. And the lifelink does bring us back up to 19. Pretty interesting. Plus, make a 6/5 first striker. Do nothing. Okay. So we play a land, pick off the Surge Engine, at least attempt to. Seems pretty reasonable to me. Drop the Benalia after combat. You. Kill you for 3. Remove 2 counters. Can you interact with that? Maybe another Valorous Stance? Spectral Adversary. Phase out your own engine. That means we do get through for an attack. Okay. Sure. And we probably want to take out the Emperor here. So we just send 2 attackers there. They want to... I guess they're not going to want to block this. So whoever we want to survive... it doesn't matter how we do it. I don't think it matters. Here we go. Take out the Initiate. Run out the Benalia. End here. Tenacious Underdog. Classic. Let's see if they attack us. Because if not, we're about to drop a flyer on them again. My turn. What do you do? You're a 5-mana 4/5. All right, let's go Seraph, I think. We don't have enough mana to make you a... Yeah, we'll just do it like this, I think. Okay. Could also drop you as a 2/2, I guess. All right, you get flying. And you can enlist. And... Nope, do it like that. Tap you down. Scry 2. Take things other than lands. Sure, we'll take a 5-mana 4/5. Maybe this guy doesn't make the deck. I don't know. We haven't played it yet. We'll have to see. Okay, swing for 4 in the air. I think since we're going to draw another one next turn anyway, we just play this out as a 2/2 Vigilance. Okay, well, a flying attacker every turn is not that bad. Especially a 4/2. That can become indestructible. Okay, I think we run it back here. If we do the assembler, they can't use Thalia on it, which is kind of interesting. That means we only get in for 2 points of damage. Sorry, not Thalia, the other one. One question is, I mean, we can get in with the Steel Seraph too. Let's not get too funky yet. We'll put it here still. We'll take flying. And we'll attack with you and you. We can enlist you again, I think is fine. Take our scry. Don't need you, don't need you. Let's see if we get another Wandering Emperor here. Okay, they take out the Seraph, which we can do nothing about. Assembly Worker. That's not an Assembly Worker. Okay. We still hit for 4 here. Okay. 2 damage. All right, we drop a 5/5 on him. Sure. Board is pretty wide, only 2 points of damage to go. So we'll see if we can just slam attack all this turn. We'll have to do a little bit of math. Just think about it. If they have Wandering Emperor, exile something, go up 2, can we still hit lethal? They play Brutal Cathar instead. Let's see where it goes. Probably on the 4/5. Ooh, they take the indestructible creature instead. So 4 attackers against 3 blockers, 3 mana open. The question is, can we get there? Siege Veteran. Okay. A non-token soldier, you dies. Sure. I think we're just swinging all here. Putting it on the Thalia doesn't help that much. I guess, let's see. Thalia is going to be hard to block no matter what. We don't really care how we do it. Let's just put it here. All right, swing all. Let's see what they got. We can always pump the assemblers mid-combat. Okay. Cool. Let's make you a 5/6, I guess. And we'll make you a 3/3. We could also make the other assembler survive, but let's not put all our eggs into one basket. All right, what do you got for 3 mana? We have lethal. And we get in for lethal. Funky game. All right. I don't know. I mean, the 3/3 flyer that gives the other thing flyers is pretty good. We'll have to see about the assembler, dude. Is it good enough as a 2-mana 2/2 that pumps itself? I don't know yet. All right, we can keep this. No one drop, but we only got one of those in the deck right now anyway. Okay, a lot of land, but honestly, that's pretty good with this deck. We have a lot of payoffs for late game. Esper it is. I guess we can start dropping these foundries, right? Sure. Get a 2-mana 3/1 online. Let's see. 2 mana becomes a 2/2 assembly worker. All right. Target attacking worker gets +2/+2. Okay. March immediately. Feels like an old-fashioned card. It's been ages since March was released. What was that? Is that Kamigawa? Celestis. All right. Cool. This is any creature, right? Whenever another... Oh, no, on target creature. Yeah. Yeah, we go with this for this turn. And probably Seraph next turn. Get the Luminarch Aspire growing. Classic mono white shenanigans. Okay, do nothing. Flip the Celestis. They get their draw discard off. Drop off backup Celestis. We're heading more land, which is what we signed up for. Drop the Seraph before combat. I guess if we play Vigilance, we get around Wandering Emperor. I like that better than Lifelink here. It's not like we need the life. If we can guarantee this thing survives, that's a lot more valuable. There's Stick Now. Potentially gets countered instead. Alright, they let it resolve. We'll put the counter here. And like I said, I think we're going to go Vigilance this turn and just play around Wandering Emperor. Alright, let's see what you got. It's a Ganjo instead, sure. Okay. And we got a lot of land here. This might be a Mishra's Foundry turn. Looks like it is. Okay. Okay, let's make you a 2/2. Alright, 2/2 acquired. Attempt to enter combat. Oh, this is fun. If we give it Vigilance, we can tap it after combat, but we don't need the mana. It's a good little combo there. We'll just go Lifelink this turn instead. Rona's Vortex on the land? Alright, well. Sure. Just have it just because, I guess. Okay. Oh, they put it on the bottom? Sure. Alright, hit him for 3 here. Interesting. They just spent 4 mana to put our land on the bottom. What is that? Does that mean a sweeper? They want to get rid of our creature lands so badly because they have a sweeper? That's just what just happened, right? Why didn't they just put the Seraph on the bottom? Isn't that the much bigger threat? Maybe they want to Emperor the Seraph now? I don't know. Okay, they've won a Fateful Absence you, sure. Well, we got plenty of mana to sink. My turn. Alright, Thalia is pretty good. Probably want to start there. We can either take the draw or get the Mishra in there. Dissipate, counterspell. Okay, sure. Well, we get a free scry here, which is not bad if we do the Mishra instead. Let's just make sure Auto Tapper doesn't screw us. Alright. You become a 2/2. 2 combat. Nope. Cool, Enlist. They're out of, because they don't have any mana, we get the free scry here. Both those are good. How much mana do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6. We could drop a full Seraph next turn. Or the Adversary. I guess Adversary plays a little better around counter magic. In case they have Make to Spear. So we'll try that this coming turn. Alright, Vandir. Okay. Got the 6th land. Might keep the 7th around. So we can make the Benalia indestructible. Alright. It's a hard counter, sure. And we'll get the Seraph next turn. Guess we can go ahead and take this draw then. We're not doing anything else, right? Doesn't really matter, because we know we can't play it anyway. I guess we could play it as a... We already played land for turn. Okay. Just hitting him for 2 here. Some stick by the opponent. They attempt a removal spell, potentially. They're reading it. We can give it indestructible. Drop off this 7th land. Okay. Hit him for 2. Cool. End here. They're definitely trying to do something for 2. I don't know what they're doing, though. Maybe they're wondering if they should make us discard. Rona's Vortex. They're just going to bounce it to the hand, I think. Sure. Okay. You got me. Land do nothing. Well, it's tempting to slam the Seraph. They bounce it. Does that mean they have one more counterspell in hand? And they just top deck the land now? All right. Well, now they have to top deck a 2-mana counterspell, which we haven't seen from them. We haven't seen any Make Despair. Drop a Void Rend. Destroy target non-land permanent. Interesting. I guess they're just worried about the Benalia then? Nope, you're not bad. Do we slam the 5/4 flyer? I kind of prefer to go wide here. We could do the trick with the Foundry, I guess. Right? So what if we go tap, tap, power up the Foundry, and then play the Seraph, give it Vigilance, and then play out the Benalia after combat? You can try that. Make sure Auto Tapper doesn't screw us. All right, no counterspell there. Before combat, let's give you Vigilance. Get in for 2. When it goes down to 12, play out. I guess we need white. And play out the Benalia again. All right, that was pretty cute. I don't know if that was the optimal play or not, but it was definitely cute. Memory Deluge. Okay, let's go. Play out land, 2 cards in hand. All right. My turn. That's a good card. I guess we need to play out this other land to... Okay. Let's get you in there and try to play the Assembler after combat. Maybe we could take lifelink here. Nothing really matters, right? Sure. Lifelink, I guess, right? They don't have the Emperor. And we won't take the Scry off the Benalia. I'm not sure if they have removal or not. Might have nothing there. No stick at all. All right. Well, attempt this after combat. See if they have a counter. They're stick now, so maybe they had the counter but no removal. And we'll be sad if they don't. I think if this resolves, they might just go sweeper on us, which isn't great. All right, they counter it. So I think that means no sweeper. But we do have the Foundries ready to go. The old creature lands back in the meta. Okay. Take that draw. We're going to have double Foundry this turn. We can pay 1 and tap to give one of them +2/+2. Thalia. That's pretty annoying. I guess they could go Hullbreaker Horror on us. I don't think that changes their game plan, but if they want to do something, let's make them do it now. All right, I have a feeling we're going to see the Horror here. Make a 2/2. Make a 2/2. Let's definitely give someone flying so we get over the Hullbreaker Horror. All right. Let's see. We'll give you flying. Flying it is. Okay. What you got, opponent? Is it Hullbreaker Horror time? It is. We have 5 in the air via flying. They block 1, take 2 more. So I think we get there. Good game. Good game. Yeah, I mean, Seraph's pretty good. I'm digging the deck so far. No complaints. All right, 3 lander. Let's go. Mono red. Mono red Phoenix Chick. Okay. The Selenium. Cool. No 1-drop for us. Luna's on the play. We'll see how much pressure they can put on. Kumano. Okay. It's not a 2-drop. Is that all you got? All right. Lifelinker. So we probably drop Thalia here. Let's see if they have... There is stick, but they won't be able to play with Fire at this turn, but on their next turn they can play with Fire at. They choose to go face, though, instead. All right. They're going the super aggressive route. One to the bottom. All right. Let's see what giant creature they play on turn 3. Firebrand's bad. Probably have to Cathar that one. Eat 1. They're stuck on 2 lands, though. That's big. Cool. We hit that next land drop. Yeah, we probably just have to Cathar the Firebrand here. think that's how it has to be. Because otherwise it just make it so the Thalia can't block anyway. We'll take you. And we're not blocking, so whack him for 2 here. Could hold it back in case. Yeah, I guess we could have held Thalia back to block. No guarantee they don't just have removal for it, though. Oathfire on the Cathar, get back the Rada. It's a 3-1. On to 11. Yeah, keep playing that land here. All right, who's our best 4-drop? Up to 2 other target creatures on each of them. So I think I would only make this a 3-2. Probably not where we want to be. We have to think about the 3-mana Hasty Werewolf as well. Argive's okay. I mean, she's a big girl. Could also make you a 3-2 first striker off the adversary, which isn't terrible. I think we try to go Argive this turn. No attack. See if they can bash their way through. Firebrand can make one of these unblockable, potentially, if they can pump it with the Hasty Werewolf, but we can still block with the other one. 4th land. See if it's Raiju to the face time. We could survive one more turn and get the lifelink adversary off. Ooh, Obliterating Bolt. All right, that's new from this set. Let's see how aggressively they swing, though. We still have a 2-1 first striker. They go for it. Oh, yeah, less than. Yeah, okay. All right. Slotting in that techie removal, paying off for the opponent. We could try the adversary here. We could try the Siege Veteran as well, and the adversary, which isn't awful. Make the Thalia big enough to pick off someone. I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, let's try to make you big. No attacks. We can get any amount of lifelink off with the adversary. It will be good. Okay. It's Raiju to the face time. I guarantee they attack all. Oh, okay. They put the counter there. They want to make a big chick and just go for lethal via the chick. Fine. No, they put it on itself. Okay. So what do we most want to trade off here? If we put Thalia and someone else, we only lose one of them, right? Maybe that's not true. Thalia holds back the rest of the board. If we drop the Clay Champion this coming turn, and we still have an adversary around, it's a 4-2 adversary. How good is that? Maybe do it like this? I'm not sure. Here we go. Tough to say. All right, so we're up to 7. We hit a backup lifelinker. That's pretty good here. Either do that or the champion. If we do this, we still have to trade one of them off. No, we don't, because the veteran makes them bigger. Okay. Let's keep the lifelink train going. And let's just make this guy big. No attacks. All right. Let's see if they have more Raijus to the face for us. If we can get one turn off here. Epicure's not terrible. Down to 6. Phoenix Chick. All right. That's more air pressure. So we're forced into attacking with the adversary at some point. Down to 4. That's not it. So yeah, we have to swing with the adversary here, basically. So I think we just try to make it as big as possible. The other option is to drop the Veteran and the Benalia. I guess they're the same effect, except we have one more blocker this way. All right. Let's go Veteran. I think we have to get as much lifelink damage through as possible. Hit for 6, see if they want to trade. They do, it's fine. Okay. Up to 10. Drop the Benalia. If we get land, then we can use an even larger Clay Champion. It's another Raiju, because why not? Okay. Let's see how they attack. Might just put the counter on the chick and just try to let the chick... Ooh, they're going to attack all. Interesting. Well, that's actually not awful. They put on the chick too. Okay. Down to 9. 2 blockers. So we can eat you for free. Just double block here. Potentially make the Benalia indestructible. We'll probably have to. No, they want to kill the veteran over the Benalia. I don't think we have to drop off anything here. We just do it like this. Okay. Land is okay, but we lose in 2 turns, so... I guess, do we need to scry? Doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. All right. Put the counter here is fine. Enlist. Okay. We need some lifelink. Or we need to just win. That is lifelink. Sure, we can keep you, I guess. All right. Well, let's see if they can win this turn. They're down to 8, and we have lifelink on the way. Plus a squad pump. Could be enough to get there. They take the... I guess we're a lightning strike away from death. They take the cycle. They have to attack all here. Question is, what else do they have? It's a land. Let's go. Let's freaking go, Boys Town. Pump. Pump. Sweet. All right. Never didn't have it. Two lander on the play. Looks like a keep to me. We have both Thalia and the Autonomous Assembler on 2 if we want it. Red. Phoenix Chick. Okay. All right. Adversary is actually interesting because the lifelink goes a long way. I think we just go Thalia this turn, though. So you just go straight into a 2-mana 2/2 haste like the Bloodthirsty Adversary. They can't get through, which is nice. We take 1 here. What else you got? Do nothing. We hit that 3rd land. So it's probably a veteran turn. Could also go Seraph and just give it lifelink. That's pretty brutal, right? If we give it lifelink every turn, or we give it +1 counter every turn, they're going to lose no matter what. I guess the counters are a little more cumulative. Okay, there is stick here. So they'll probably play with fire the veteran. So we'll put the counter on the Thalia anyway. If they do this now, that's great. Then we just put the counter on the veteran for free. So they should wait until... Okay. Cool. So now we just put the counter on the veteran, which you'd think would be a higher priority target. I guess they have Lightning Strike ready to go, which is maybe why they did it that way. If they can guarantee picking off the veteran now. We eat 1 first. It's not. Oh, baby. All right. Well, let's try to trounce them here a little bit. I think we just go Seraph lifelink. What are they going to do about it? The counter here. Put it here. Give you lifelink. All right. Good luck, Mono Red. Start racing a 4/4 lifelinker. And now you can't pick it off with any of your normal removal spells. There are some new ones. There's the 2-mana sorcery, deal 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. So if they run that, they can pick off the veteran now. I guess people did start to play 3-mana red removal spells that could deal 4 or 5 damage towards the end of this past season. So we could see that too. But as long as we can give something lifelink every turn, it's going to be really hard for Mono Red to race us. Plus we have the Intrepid Adversary at some point. I don't know about the Platoon Dispenser. I mean, I like these guys a lot better because they can come in on turn 3, but outright playing a 5-drop in our aggro deck is a little sus. I just felt like we had to give it a try. Get that sweet draw an extra card every turn. Why not? Raiju comes down, but again, I don't think they can really race us. Yep. They should have attacked with the Chick, though, because the Chick cannot block anyway. And I think we go no blocks here. Eat 6. It's a lot of damage, but we just gain 5 next turn. Adeline, not bad. Probably the best thing we can do here. Let's slam it. Just keep pumping you up. And we'll keep giving you lifelink. Make them deal with it. I think we're continuing to attack because I don't think we're blocking. Oh, I guess they didn't attack with the Phoenix Chick because... Oh, he was tapped, right? I don't know. Yeah, we'll continue to get in there. Opponent drops to 7. We go up to 19. Maybe this was back. Maybe that's why they attack with a Phoenix Chick. I can't remember. So next turn we can just give the 5/5 flying, and then they really have an issue. Or even the Adeline. Maybe the Adeline would be a bigger target. So in our blocks this turn, we'll see if they cannot get lethal this turn, then we'll probably take no blocks and try to swing for lethal this coming turn. With a combination of the flying somewhere. All right. They decide to play out the next Raiju. If they attack all, we don't block at all. Yeah, they scoop. We just give something flying and swing for lethal. Okay, whoops, snap keep there. Yeah, we can play these assemblers out on turn 2. See how that goes for us. Can sink mana into them every turn as well. One on red Kumano, okay. Nice, hit that next land anyway. Drop a 2-mana 2/2 with Vigilance on them. Can attack and then tap it and pay 1 to level it up. I just dropped the Seraph on 3. What does that get us? Could get flying, or could just get lifelink against Monorad. Oh, good lord. All right, what does this do? Now a 2-mana 3/3 with haste. Can't block. Exile that many cards from the top of your library. Choose one of them until the end of turn you play that. Okay, so it's like a kind of a robber of the rich type effect. Well, if we give our things lifelink every turn, can they win? If we give our things +1/+1 counters every turn, they also can't win. That's probably even better against mono red, right? Just get out of the range of their removal. All right. Let's try to make the biggest dork we can with Vigilance. Cool. Get in there. They don't have Lightning Strike this turn. We're going to have a massive assembler soon. Flip the Kumano. Probably go no blocks this turn. If they can't pick off the assembler... Ooh, what's this do? It's Torbrand, right? Yeah, it's Torbrand. No blocks. Next turn we'll have a big assembler. We can also just do lifelink. I think we play a Ganjo here. What do you do? Not super relevant. Could remove this. I think we play the Seraph and just give our biggest creature lifelink. Make them deal with it. 2 combat. Done. You get a counter. You get lifelink. Okay. Attack. 2 blockers. Get the trigger. Yeah, we're not gonna block with you, right? Nah, let's take the lifelink. When it drops to 4, we go up to 14. Can they kill us this turn? Otherwise, just give this thing flying. Okay, Seraph, pretty sweet. You can fly over blockers or give lifelink in the race. I'm digging it so far. Looks like a curve to me. Planes into the Initiate. And then we'll have to decide. Most likely go Thalia next, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, the Mirror. Okay. Yeah, we can attack here first. Hit him for 1, drop a Thalia. I haven't checked out the lands for this set yet. These are pretty sweet, so I don't know if the new ones will beat. Both these and the prior set's lands were great. Riverside Reliquary, okay. Well, could be enchantments of some sort. Have pretty good attacks here, and have a great pump next turn. Cool. What's nice about having these 6-mana giant creatures is you are even more incentivized to play a higher curve, which means Adversary, again, gets really good. This is much better when you're running 24, 25 lands versus trying to stick it in like a 22 aggro deck, and you don't as frequently are able to pay for the pump cost. Off to a classic start. Oh boy, we got the Platoon dispenser, boys. All right, we need 1 more mana. Are they going to counter something this turn? It's pretty expensive. Yeah, make them have it. Pump Squad. If you can't answer it, you're going to take a crap load of damage this turn. All right, they don't answer it immediately. This also takes Adeline out of a Ganjo range. All right. This is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me. I don't think we'll get to see the Platoon dispenser this game. But maybe not. When it drops to 3... Are there any new sweepers from this set? I don't think there are sweepers in white. There's like the disc that takes 2 turns to activate, but that's too slow right here. There's the red sweeper, which I'm pretty excited to try out. Welcome to the post-game deck tech. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like, subscribe, and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Mono white, big bro aggro. Oh yeah, there are some strong cards here. Steel Seraph. Sometimes can be cast, maybe, as a 6-mana 5/4 flyer, but most of the time, a 3-mana 3/3 flyer that gives your next strongest creature either flying, vigilance, or lifelink. This is a good card. Think about Rada's Firebrand, the 2-mana 3/1 in red that can make one of your opponent's creatures not able to block. Right? This is pretty similar in that you just jam through one of your other creatures for free if you give it flying. Against an opponent who's trying to be aggressive against you, you just give it lifelink. Like, that's hard to raise. And maybe sometimes vigilance will be relevant if you're trying to do some funky tricks where you want to attack with a Vigilance Mistress Foundry and tap it later for mana, or you're just playing around Wandering Emperor. Vigilance could be relevant as well. All three of these keywords are huge. And just being able to jam it on a 3/3 flyer is big. This card will see play. Autonomous Assembler, less confident about. 2-mana 2/2 Vigilance, can sneakily attack and then pump it up to a 3/3 or continuing to a 4/4 next turn if you want. Can make combat a little bit annoying. Vigilance is not bad against aggressive decks. And the turns you play it, the times you play it as a 5-mana 4/5 against any aggressive deck with Vigilance, they're going to be pretty sad. So yeah, no complaints. I'd have to think more about how we compare it to the other possible 2-drops, but I think it definitely is fine. No complaints. Yeah, you can make the deck. I don't know. And we're also trying out the Siege Veteran, the new Luminarch Aspirant, except instead of it being a 2-mana 1/1, it is a 3-mana 2/2. Put a counter on something at the beginning of combat each turn. A little bit slower than the Aspirant. Still good. But the 3-drop slot just continues to be so competitive for mono way, right? We were playing up against Adeline and Brutal Cathar and Peacekeeper, and I just cut these down to 1 copies just so I could try out the new cards here. But is the 3-mana Luminarch Aspirant better than Adeline or Brutal Cathar or Peacekeeper? I think that's tough to say. I think the Steel Seraph is going to make it in there because it's just so good as an aggressive choice and also against aggro decks with lifelink. Not as sure about the veteran yet. 4-drop slot, didn't really get to play around with these cards too much. I'd say the champion is probably the worst in this deck. It's probably better in mono green as just a giant beater on turn 4. Mirel seems like she could be really good against control decks because during your turn, your opponent can't cast spells, right? That's good. And then whenever it attacks, you pump out a 1/1 token. So probably at least 2 of these could be in the deck, but you definitely don't need the Clay Champion. You don't need to craft Mirel right yet. I mean, I haven't seen her in action yet. She's probably pretty good, but you could probably stick in Wandering Emperors or Sarah Paragons to be okay. One thing is a Sarah Paragon I don't think plays well with the Seraph or the Assembler because they don't have the 3-mana cost. They're 5 and 6. That doesn't combo as well. So maybe Mirel will fit. If these 2 cards make the deck, maybe we see less Paragon and something else has to fit here like Mirel. 5-drop slot, you probably don't need to play the Platoon dispenser. I just had to because, why not just jam it in there? So it's running 24 lands. Sure, I'll throw a 5-drop in there, but probably don't need to play this. Probably don't need to play any of these. I mean, the 2s and 3s are so good. You could just cut all your 4 and 5 drops and just play a bunch of 2 and 3 drops that have value later, like the Adversary, Assembler, and Seraph, and you're going to be just fine. And we have creature lands back in the mana base. Mistress Foundry, much less impactful, right? We don't have these, 3/3/2 goblins running around pumping out extra goblins. Just a 2-mana 2/2 essentially, but yeah. Gets in there, does work, feels good. So that's the deck. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.